Yeah. Word up, I was raised with the stairwells whisper hard truths. Project always taught me more than them harvest suits. Mama said keep your head, don't let them harvest you. But the hunger in my gut made a darker youth. Seen kings fall over pride in a half ounce. Seen dreams storm when the feds bring the vans out. Every handshake got a test in it, damn clout. Real shit, loyalty thin when the plans sprout. I kept a notebook full of sins I never spoke about. Devils in designer coats I had to choke around. Every corner got a sermon when the sun dips. Every blessing feel cursed when the gun spits. Midnight prayers by the radiator steam. Trying to balance being savage with a greater dream. Feds circling, homies murking over paper schemes. So I pray for clarity, not just laser beams.
Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel. Heaven in me talk, but the pressure feel real. Trying to wash my sins, but the blood don't peel. Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel.
Word up, survival mode carved in my DNA. Seen a friend turn Judas for a briefcase. Project hallways echo pain in a deep way. Every footprint on a tile got a replay. I done watched a mother cry over yellow tape. Watched the ambition get buried over petty hate. Niggas gamble with their life like a second rate. To the judge, slammed the book, now it's heaven's gate. I was 15 with a chip and a chrome grip. Trying to prove I'm a man with a stone fist. But wisdom hit different when the phone clicks. And the voice on the other end say don't slip. Real shit, I done stared at my own flaws. Question every line that I wrote raw. Am I prophet a product of broke laws? Just another lost soul in these cold wars.
Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel. Heaven hear me talk, but the pressure feel real. Trying to wash my sins, but the blood don't peel. Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel.
I ain't glorifying none of this. I'm just telling it how it carved me. You either learn from the fire or become what burned you. And I'm still deciding which one I am. Yeah. Word up, now I move like a vet in the field. Every smile calculated, every debt get revealed. Seen brothers chase power, let their ethics get killed. All that envy in their veins like a weapon concealed. I done sat with the guilt in a dim lit room, counting every near death like a pending doom. Every blessing feel borrowed, gotta spend it soon. So I write like tomorrow, never get to bloom. Project hallways still haunt my calm, but I carry that weight like a badge of honor. Real shit, every scar was a harsh reminder. You can't heal if you never confront the monster. So I pray for the youth in the crossfire lanes. Pray the cycle break before it costs more brains. If I fall, let my words leave a mark in the game. Let my song be the spark in the dark and pain. Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel. Heaven hear me talk, but the pressure feel real. Trying to wash my sins, but the blood don't peel. Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel. Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel. Every night on my knees, asking wounds to heal. If redemption real, let it be revealed. Pray for the block, but I still clutch the steel. Yeah. Word up. For everybody still breathing through it. Real shit. Pray for us. Calm face, but my instincts scream alert. Seen a quiet room fold when the ink hit the shirt. Indictment sealed, motherfuckers grin at dessert. Then they read you your life like a pre-written curse. Word travel coded in the back room cipher. Every nod means something when the stakes get hyper. Paperwork thicker than the Bible on the riser. One signature away from a cage and a visor. I learned the way to silence in a crowded spot. How a handshake turn federal when it's wide and hot. Every conversation feel measured and watched. Like the air got ears and the walls got thoughts. I don't trust coincidences, nah that's bait. Seen too many solid names turn state. Motherfuckers swear loyalty then translate. When the pressure hit ribs and the threats escalate. Calm exterior, mind doing math. Every glance dissected like a crime scene graph. Real shit, paranoia ain't a sign of collapse. It's survival when the wolves wear badges and masks. Late nights, scribbling codes in a pad. Every bar double layers so the feds get mad. They fishing for intent in the metaphor I had. Trying to twist every line like the shit pre-planned. I move low volume, Calculate steps, even jokes get weighed when you handle big bets. Seen a brother go missing for a technical text. Now his name in bold print under federal threats. They watch you motherfuckers stay sharp. 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 Slow tempo thoughts like a ticking bomb. Every courthouse step feel wicked calm. Indictment read flat in a monotone psalm, while your mother in the back row gripping the palms. Paperwork spread like a disease through the crew. 1 weak spine make the whole shit skew. Closed door meetings, who knew, who knew? When the cipher break, everybody look new. I analyze tone like a wiretap tech. Who breathing too heavy, who hiding a check, who suddenly distant when the funds get checked, who asking specifics I ain't even said yet. Real shit, pressure cook the strongest steel, but it also make a fragile motherfucker squeal. I done seen a tough image instantly peel when the plea deal slide with an ideal feel. Systematic squeeze, slow clamp on the vice. They don't rush to kill, they entice with advice. Offer you a ladder with a missing device. Climb halfway up, then they sever the splice. I speak in layers, every sentence encrypted, so the surface seem basic but the basement twisted. If you live in this life, then you know what the risk is. One wrong word and your freedom get listed. Calm, but my pulse stay tactical. Every step mapped out, mathematical. From the hallway chats to the back room capital, I treat every whisper like it's actual. They watch a motherfucker stay sharp. 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 Now I see patterns in mundane shit. How a random patrol car circle one strip. How a neighbor too friendly start asking for tips. How a casual what's up get clipped and flipped. Indictment ain't sudden, it's drafted in phases. Built off fragments of mundane phrases. They stack little moments like bricks in cages till your life read back in consecutive pages. I keep my circle tight as a closed fist. Every new face gets scanned in the list. Real shit, trust rare in a climate like this, where a joke in the cipher become exhibit 6. So I breathe slow, let the paranoia guide. Not consumed, just aware of the tide. If they building the case, I ain't helping supply. No loose ends, hanging off pride. Calm voice, razor intent. Every word measured, heaven sent. If I fall, it won't be cause I vent. It'll be cause the system was hell bent. They watch motherfuckers stay sharp. 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 They watch motherfuckers.
Yeah. Take it back for a minute. Back in the day, word is bond. We was just kids with big dreams. Back in the day, stoop summers felt infinite. Milk crates and thrones, every corner intimate. Hand-me-down kicks, but the aura was different. We ain't have much, but our confidence militant. Word is bond, every promise was sacred. Pinky swears stronger than contracts in Vegas. Now I look back through the smoke and the fragrance of cafeteria meals and detention arrangements. Mama yelling out the window at dusk. Street lights flick on, that was mandatory trust. Every scraped knee turned the boy to a brute. Every loss in the park made the hunger take root. We were scheming on the future, we ain't understand. Drawing dollar signs deep in the notebook margins. Teacher said focus, I focused on plans to escape them statistics they carved in the margins. Real real shit. Innocence thin as a thread. Seen a classmate cuff before 15th bread. Seen ambition get rationed and carefully fed. Like hope only grow where the tough skin spread. I remember first rhyme I spit in the lunchroom. Heartbeat syncing with a desktop drum tune. Niggas laughed and they nodded in unison. That was the spark, that was destiny choosing. From the stoop to the skyline,
survived that shit.
from the scraped up days to a grown man's grit. Back in the day we was dreaming legit. From the stoop to the skyline, we survived that shit. Word is bond, we was built for this climb. From them hallways small to the edge of the shine. Yeah, we lost some souls, but the story's still mine. From the stoop to the skyline, we survived that shit.
Back in the day, quarter waters and chips. Shared one bottle, took collective sips. Every playground argument ended in fists. Then a handshake after, no permanent rifts. First time seeing blue lights in the rear. Whole block froze, felt the shift in the air. We was boys playing grown without care, till reality cut through the laughter we shared. Word is born, I remember them nights, writing verses by the dim kitchen light. Mama sleeping, I'm scripting my fight with a pen as a blade and a pad as a mic. Used to watch older heads count slow stacks. Tried to copy the stance and a low back swag, but I seen what the fast lane actually had. Court dates, cold cells, broken dad. So I chose another hustle, rhythm and bars. Turn pain into punchlines, wounds into stars. Every setback carved permanent scars, but the music gave maps through the mental wars. Real shit, I was stubborn and wild, quick to pop off, still technically a child. But every beat felt spiritually styled, like the universe whispered, go claim your crown. From the stoop to the skyline, from them scraped up days to a grown man's grit. Back in the day we was dreaming legit. From the stoop to the skyline, we survived that shit. Word is bond, we was built for this climb. From them hallways small to the edge of the shine. Yeah, we lost some souls, but the story's still mine. From the stoop to the skyline, we survived that shit. Sometimes I close my eyes and I'm right back there. Milk crates, dusty air, no fear. We ain't know what the world would demand. We just knew we had heart in our hands. Back in the day, hope fit in a backpack. Loose leaf paper with a rough draft rap. Dreams bigger than the block we trapped at. Swore we flipped the script and never looked back. Word is born, I still carry the code. Even now when the checks get heavy and old, I remember them benches, chipped and corroded, where we plotted escape routes. No one decoded every face in my memory, vivid as paint. Some alive, some ghosts that I silently thank for the lessons in loyalty, pride and restraint. For the losses that taught me exactly what ain't real shit. You felt reckless and pure, we was raw, but the vision was sure. Now I spit with a veteran's cure for the kid on the stoop who's still dreaming for more. From scraped up knees to executive views, from hand-me-down fits to tailored suits. Still the same hunger stitched in my roots, still the same fire when I step in the booth. So if you hear this and you came from the grit, no survival alone is legitimate. From the block to the skyline lit, we ain't lucky, motherfucker, we earned that shit. From the stoop to the skyline, survive that shit. From them scraped up days to a grown man's grit. Back in the day we was dreaming legit. From the stoop to the skyline, we survived that shit. Word is bond, we was built for this climb. From them hallways small to the edge of the shine. Yeah, we lost some souls, but the story's still mine. From the stoop to the skyline, we survived that shit.
from a pulpit built out of cracked cement steps, testaments carved with a lost soul's web. Code of honor stitched in the chest I protect. Every scar got a scripture the weak can't accept. I seen betrayal dressed in a friendly grin. Shake your hand firm while I lay plotting your end. Motherfuckers swear loyalty thicker than skin. Till the pressure get applied and they ready to bend. This ain't fairy tales, it's a sermon in boots, with the proof in your actions, not the shit that you spew. Bloodline heavy, I carry the roots of some warriors who stood tall when the sky was in blue. Real shit, integrity costs you sleep. You either stand on your word or you crumble cheap. Seen brothers sell souls just to eat, then wonder why their reflection feel obsolete. I was baptized in the chaos of flawed men. Learn fast, every alley ain't your friend. When the stakes rise high and the walls close in, that's when true colors bleed through the skin. So I move with commandments I wrote in pain. Never fold for applause or the promise of gain. Every move calculated, precise and plain. If I say it, I stamp it, I sign in flame. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Stand on your word when the war get ugly. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. I done watched a tight circle dissolve in greed over crumbs that was never enough to feed. One whisper of doubt, plant poisonous seeds. Then the garden of trust turn rot with speed. Code of honor ain't convenient law. It demands sacrifice when you're back to the wall. Betrayal ain't loud, it's a surgical flaw. One quiet signature and you watching shit fall. Bloodline lessons pass hand to hand. From my uncle's stern gaze to my father's command. Don't ever snitch, don't ever fold, be a man. And if you take that oath, better fucking stand. Real shit, I felt temptation's grip. Fast money flash like a loaded clip. But integrity heavier than a steel ship. And guilt way more than a jailhouse trip. So I preach with a cadence deliberate. Every syllable sharp and militant. Seen too many kings turn delicate. When the system apply its intelligence. This a gospel for wolves in disguise. For the ones who compromise then rationalize. You can lie to the world with elaborate lies, but your spirit keeps score, it never denies. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Stand on your word when the war get ugly. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. I ain't perfect, I wrestle with flaws. Temptation still knock on the chamber doors. But I measure a man by the weight he endures, not the volume of threats or the myths he roars. If betrayal cross my line in the sand, I don't scream, I just sever the hand. Cause loyalty's sacred in any land, and respect only breathe when you take a stand. See, principles separate leaders from pawns, while opportunists get strung along. Bloodline echo in every song, reminding me where the fuck I'm from. I was raised with reputation currency. One slip up, rewrite your biography permanently. Real shit, it ain't about urgency. It's about who you are when they test your certainty. So I keep my circle tight and selective. Every new face scanned and dissected. Betrayal ain't random, it's projected by insecure hearts feeling neglected. Code of honor carved in bone. Even if I'm standing alone, I'd rather walk that path unknown than sit on a throne built off alone. So hear me clear when the drums roll thunder. Ain't no half step under pressure or plunder. You either solid through heat and hunger, or you crumble quick as the weak go under. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Stand on your word when the war get ugly. Live by the code, or die by the gun, motherfucker. Yeah, scripture written in survival. Stand firm.
Low tone voice, I don't gotta bark loud. Respect get earned, I don't chase no crowd. Crown sit straight, never tilted about. King shit subtle, but it cut through the cloud. I was raised with the pressure, make diamonds form. With a calmest motherfucker usually weather the storm. Seen loud niggas fold when the tension get warm. While I stay cool headed, never visibly torn. Stay silent, that was drilled in my marrow. Never switch lanes just to wide and the narrow. Every move calculated like a hand with the tarot. But I trust my instinct more than luck I could borrow. Real shit, I ain't chasing applause. I built my name brick by brick with flaws. Took losses on the chin, no pause. Now my presence alone enforced the laws. I don't flex with the theatrics or gimmicks. No rented persona, no fabricated image. Just discipline sharp as a blade in a clinic. With a calm that make doubters diminish. I speak measured, deliberate cadence. No wasted breath in the art of persuasion. If it's tension, I dead it with patience. Then reappear like a silent invasion.
Cool with the crown, still ready to clown. Move through the room, never needing a sound. Stay solid, 10 toes in the ground. Cool with the crown, still ready to clown. King shit, quiet, don't beg for the throne. Built from the grid, now I sit in my zone. Respect gets shown when the seeds get sown. Cool with the crown, still ready to clown.
Slow tempo steps, but the mind move fast. I remember every slight from the past, but I don't let bitterness latch. I just level up quiet and let karma clash. Seen flashy dudes burn out quick, all sparkle, no substance, counterfeit slick. While I stack consistency brick by brick to the empire solid and the blueprint thick. Stay solid, even when it cost, even when friendships lost, even when bridges crossed and the fake get exposed for gloss. Real shit, I ain't never been frantic. Even under pressure, strategic and planted. They mistake my calm for being romantic till they test and see the response is volcanic. King shit ain't yelling I'm king. It's walking in and controlling the ring. It's knowing your worth without needing a thing and cutting off ties that don't bring a thing. I done seen envy dressed to support, clapping loud while they praying you short. So I keep my circle tight as a fort, and my actions speak louder than retort.
Cool with the crown, still ready to clown. Move through the room, never needing a sound. Stay solid, 10 toes in the ground. Cool with the crown, still ready to clown. King shit, quiet, don't beg for the throne. Built from the grid, now I sit in my zone. Respect gets shown when the seeds get sown. Cool with the crown, still ready to clown.
Now I glide with a veteran oar. Every scar just adding to the lore. I ain't hungry for crumbs anymore. I'm the landlord, not knocking the door. Stay solid when the gossip spread. Let them talk while I stack the bread. I don't respond to the shit they said. Silence louder than words misread. Real shit, dominance, don't shout. It's a quiet certainty without doubt. It's knowing what you about and cutting off fear like a drought. Crown steady, spine straight. I done learned patience, sharpen fate. No rush moves, I calculate and let discipline separate. If you cross that line, it's swift resolve. No chaos needed to get involved. I'm composed but evolved. Every move precise and solved. So when I walk in, energy shift. Not loud, just heavy and crisp. King shit flow off the wrist. Stay solid, that's the gift.
The crown, still ready to clown. Move through the room, never needing a sound. Stay solid, 10 toes in the ground. Cool with the crown, still ready to clown. King shit, quiet, don't beg for the throne. Built from the grid, now I sit in my zone. Respect gets shown when the seeds get sown. Cool with the crown, still ready to clown. Cool with the crown. Stay solid.
Yo, Dex, yeah, bar for bar, 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 yeah, bar for bar, bar for bar, yeah, bar for bar, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Step in the cipher, temper the spike immediate. Predators circle, but none of them strategic. Bar for bar, dismantle the mediocre thesis. Every syllable seasoned, aggressive and prestigious. Motherfucker, I breathe in a different cadence. 16 ain't enough, I'm rewriting the matrix. Punchline stacked like a weapons cart's basement. Precision so clean, it feel medically placed in. I lace venom in mental structure while you chase trends and hope they'll erupt ya. I craft blueprints to rupture your whole foundation with surgical pressure. Yo. Metaphors layer like chambers in steel, each one sealed with a venomous seal. I don't just rap, I reveal how fragile your bravado can peel. Bar for bar, this arithmetic slaughter. Add up your hype, it divide by the author. Subtract your heart, now you smaller than the echo of doubt in a coward.
Motherfucker, my diction ballistic. Every breath measured sadistic. You give me dependent and lipstick. I'm principle driven and mystic. Cypher etiquette, never half step. If you swing, better cash that check. Cause I counter with compound threats. Wrapped in quadruple entendre sets. I don't scream, I dissect. Every weak ass ball you project. Then reconstruct your neglect into lessons in lyrical depth. This chess not checkers with rookies. You snack size, I'm writing for bookies while you fishing for hooks and cookies. I'm building a fortress of footnotes and pushbacks extending. Clip in the mental chamber. Each rhyme more lethal in nature. You trending, I'm carved in the granite. Motherfucker, respect the stamina. Bars loaded, aim steady. Bars loaded, aim steady. Deep breath, hold heavy. Bars loaded, aim steady. Yeah, back in the cypher, I sharpen the blade. Every phrase custom, tailored and made. No filler, packed in a crate. Just raw articulation and weight. Bar for bar, you gamble and hope. I'm mathematically tightening rope. You throw jabs wrapped in a trope. I counter with lines that expand the scope. Motherfucker, this verbal artillery built off pain and ferocity. Each metaphor layered audacity till the track can contain the velocity. I weaponize cadence and tone, turn a simple idea to a throne. You renting aggression on loan. I built this empire from bone. Cypher rules, no pity for frauds. If you fraud, you exposed by the bars. I don't beef over blogs. I decapitate egos in yards. Every scheme, double jointed, every angle precisely appointed. Your best line disjointed, my worst line still anointed. Bar for bar, I'm relentless, breath control effortless. Your pen game tentative, my permanent etched in it. Motherfucker, I study the greats, then elevate past their debates. While you argue online about fate, I'm perfecting the craft, you imitate. Punchlines crack like a snap spine, flow tight as a trap line. You hype off a flat rhyme, I redefine rap time. This chamber infinite rounds, each syllable ricochet pounds. You step in, get drowned in a title of technical sounds. Bars loaded, aim steady. Bars loaded, aim steady. Deep breath, hold heavy. Bars loaded, aim steady.
This for the ones who ain't make it past the corners. I still see y'all faces clear as day. Every time I twist the cap.
Slow nights on the block, just me and my thoughts. Names etched deep in the battles we fought. Lost homies linger in the silence I caught. Like ghosts in the mirror, every lesson they taught. I remember laughs over cheap brown liquor. Now pour some out and the ache hit quicker. Time don't heal, it just make you sicker. When the memories vivid and the air feel thicker. We was young, reckless with invincible dreams. Didn't see the cracks in the criminal seams. Now I'm staring at plaques and residual streams. Still haunted by funeral scenes, real shit. Survivor's guilt heavy as stone. I made it further than we planned on our own. Every milestone feel partially lone. Cause some of y'all never got to be grown. I replay last convos in my head. Every be safe, bro, that was casually said. Now it echo louder than the tears we shed. When I stood by the casket in black and red. Slow boom with a drum match the beat in my chest. Every bar like a prayer I release from my stress. I've been blessed, but the pain still nests in the pit of my gut where the grief won't rest.
Pour a little liquor for my falling. Pour a little liquor for my falling. Lost homies living in my calling. Pour a little liquor for my falling.
Pour some out for the dreams we was drawing. Every tear tonight still crawling. I feel young when the rain start falling. Pour a little liquor for my falling.
Slow walks past the spots we claim. Half the face is different, half the same. Some locked down, some framed, some names just whispered in shame. Lost homies carved in my memory wall. Every rise in my life feel bittersweet tall, cause I know who should be here to see it all. Instead I'm talking to a framed up wall. Real shit, we was plotting escape, sketching big visions on loose leaf plates. Never thought fate would seal them gates with a single siren and flashing shapes. I done seen mother age overnight, from grief so deep it erased the light. And fathers crumble, losing the fight with tears they try to hide from sight. So I pour some out with a steady hand, not just ritual, I hope y'all understand. Every drop hit dirt like a silent band, playing hymns only the fallen can. Growth came painful, slow and raw, learning restraint from every flaw. I carry y'all with me in every bar, every scar proof of who we are.
Pour a little liquor for my fallen. Pour a little liquor for my fallen. Lost homies living in my calling. Pour a little liquor for my fallen.
Pour some out for the dreams we was drawing. Every tear in the night still crawling. I feel y'all when the rain start falling. Pour a little liquor for my falling. Sometimes I smile when I shouldn't, cause I hear y'all jokes in my head. Sometimes I cry when I couldn't, back when I had to stay strong instead. If I live long enough to see gray, I'ma speak every name with pride, cause the love never fade away, even when the body's not by my side.
Yeah, now I move more cautious and wise, less ego, more open eyes. Every loss cut deep, no disguise, turn reckless youth into measured strides. Lost homies feel the drive in my chest. Every setback I push a little less, cause I know tomorrow ain't promised a blessing. Today could be the ultimate test. Real shit, I done matured through pain, found clarity dancing in the rain. Every memory tattooed in my brain, like permanent ink that won't drain. So when I raise that glass at night, it ain't just habit, it's sacred right. I whisper names to the sky's height and promise I'ma live this life right. From the corners we stood and called home, to stages where bright lights roam, I never feel fully alone, cause I carry all in my tone.
Pour a little liquor for my fallen. Pour a little liquor for my fallen. Lost homies living in my calling. Pour a little liquor for my fallen.
Pour some out for the dreams we was drawing. Every tear in the night still crawling. I feel y'all when the rain start falling. Pour a little liquor for my falling. Pour some out for my lost homies. Pour a little liquor for my falling.
Yeah, ink stained fingers, that's a warrior's badge. Every line drafted like a classified draft. Mastermind mode when I sit with the pad, turning trauma and tension to tactical math. Paper trails, longer than federal files. Every metaphor layered in measurable styles. You see rhymes, I see weapons in piles, stacked in compartments with technical guile. Blueprint sketched in the margins at night. Every stanza measured and sharpened to strike. No accidental spark in the right. Every bar engineered with a target in sight. Real shit, this a mental invasion. You flex image, I craft persuasion. I'm building an empire of articulation, while you stuck in recycled quotations. Illmatic mindset, discipline, hunger. Thinking 3 moves past every blunder. You swinging wild, loud with the thunder. I'm calm with the lightning tucked under. I dissect opponents with surgical grammar, plant doubt in the chest like a slammer. You shouting, I'm raising a standard with layered entendre and stamina. Yeah, 20 lines deep, and I ain't even warm. You halfway winded, sweating and torn. I architect storms in the form of carefully plotted and executed scorn. Motherfuckers try to measure the pen, but they measure in surface again. This warfare begin and end with intellect sharpened within. Yeah. this shit. Paper trails long, blueprint legit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Yeah. Sax loop humming like a calm threat, while I balance aggression with intellect. Every syllable weighted and set, like a chessboard piece I protect. Mastermind mapping the angles precise. Every phrase a device with a price. You gamble your verse on a roll of the dice. I calculate odds and control the advice. Blueprint thicker than concrete slabs, but flexible, pivot and counter the jabs. You throwing emotional stabs, I'm responding with compound tabs. Illmatic mindset, focus refined. No wasted motion or cluttered line. You reaching for shock, value shine. I'm crafting legacy one rhyme at a time. Real shit, I weaponize silence, then follow with lyrical violence. You mistook patience for compliance, till the punchline shift the environment. Paper trails follow the ink I spill. Every notebook heavy with skill. You chasing a viral thrill, I'm chasing a permanent seal. A confidence quiet, but razor edge. Each car plate balanced and perfectly wedged. You talk about bodies and ledge, I talk about building an intellectual hedge. Bar after bar, steady progression. No filler bars for impression. This art of calculated obsession with language is lethal possession. Bleed red when I write this shit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Paper trails long, blueprint legit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Yeah, 16, more just to tighten the vice. Every metaphor, cold as ice, but burning beneath with device that ignite when I speak precise. Mastermind, never loud in the room, just quietly sealing your doom while you chasing applause and perfume. I'm mapping your lyrical tomb, blueprint etched in permanent ink. No smudge when the critics blink. You on the edge of the brink, I'm 5 levels deeper in sync. Illmatic mindset stitched in the soul. Every verse, part of the whole. You rapping for a temporary role, I'm carving my name in control. Real shit, this pen a blade, sharpened on every mistake I made. Every debt mentally paid, now the craft professionally laid. So when I finish the draft and sit, know every ball was deliberate. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Motherfucker, I don't miss. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Paper trails long, blueprint legit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Mastermind moves, never counterfeit. Illmatic mindset, permanently lit. Ink bleed red when I write this shit. Yeah. I learned early money talk in a whispered tone. Seen loud cash vanish just as quick as it's shown. So I studied every dollar like a brick of its own. How to stretch it, protect it, let it grow on its own. Stack paper wasn't just a flashy pursuit. It was rent on the table and food in the chute. It was watching grown men fold under loot. Cause they never learned discipline rooted in truth. Real shit, fast cash feels sweet in the palm, but it rot in your grip if your vision ain't long. I was plotting investments while writing a song, turning pain into profit the whole way along. Flip that shit, but legally legit. From merch to publishing splits, from royalty stacking in bits to ownership clauses that fit. I seen too many kings lose crowns to tax. Didn't read fine print in the contract stacks. Now they trapped in a deal that collapsed. Why the label lead good off they plaques? So I move with a calculator brain. Every expense weighed against gain. Every risk measured twice for the strain. I'd rather build slow than implode for fame. Money ain't power if you can't sustain. It's a tool if you disciplined in the game. I ain't chasing a momentary change. I'm constructing a permanent lane. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Stack paper slow, build a legacy. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Flip that shit with strategy. Every move done masterfully. From survival to sovereignty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. I remember scraping change for a slice. Now I'm weighing equity, stakes, and price. Understanding assets versus hype. Learning patience over rolling dice. Stack paper but don't stack ego. Cause pride bankrupt more than we know. I seen men with a vault full of C notes, still spiritually broke with a cheap soul. Legacy bigger than cars and chains. It's generational shifts in the brain. Teaching youngins financial terrain, so they don't repeat cycles of pain. Real shit, I read more than I rap. Study markets, learn where they at. Diversify streams, map the trap, and never put trust in a single stack. Flip that shit from product to brand, from artist to owner who understand how percentages move in the sand, and why ownership stronger than fans. I don't flex what I gross in a week. I flex that my overhead low and unique. I'd rather quiet compound and peak than loud burn out and obsolete. Every dollar assigned a role, some for growth and some for control, some for comfort, some for the goal, but none just drifting without a patrol. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Stack paper slow, build a legacy. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Flip that shit with strategy. Every move done masterfully. From survival to sovereignty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Yeah. Money your mirror reflects who you are. If you reckless inside, it amplifies scars. If you disciplined, focused and sharp, it expand your vision far. I ain't perfect, I learned from mistakes. Took losses that tighten the brakes. But every setback reshaped the blueprint for what I create. Now I think in decades, not days. Equity splits, not praise. Stack paper in multiple ways, till the foundation permanently stays. Legacy written in deeds and trust, not just headlines or temporary buzz. Real wealth, quiet and robust, built brick by brick, not luck or lust. Yeah, flip that shit from hustle to firm, from street lesson to corporate terms. Every failure a chance to learn, every dollar a seed to earn. I still remember the hunger and lack, that's why I never get lazy or slack. Every check get portioned and tracked, so the empire never collapse. Dollar and cents, that's the blend. Emotion and logic depend. You chase trends, I transcend. Building wealth that outlived the end. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Stack paper slow, build a legacy. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Flip that shit with strategy. Every move done masterfully. From survival to sovereignty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Turn a dollar to a dynasty. Stack paper, build a legacy. Yeah. Last seat on the bus. Window crack. City breathing slow. Yeah. Last row seat, watching streetlights blur. Mind running faster than the engines purr. Late night grind, got my thoughts in a stir. Every stop feel close, but the future feel far. Headphones low, just the drum and the keys. I replay every loss like a film in the breeze. All the doubts that once tried to freeze, now fuel for the fire I carry with ease. Vision clear through the fogged up glass. See reflections of who I was in the past. Young and impatient, moving too fast. Now I calculate steps, make momentum last. Real shit, nights like this made me. When the world is asleep and the silence shaped me. No applause, no crowd degrade me. Just ambition raw and the hunger that saved me. Bus driver nod like he know my route. Same tired faces in and out. But I'm mapping exits without a doubt. While they stuck in cycles, they can't reroute. Late night grind ain't glamorous scenes. It's scribbling goals under dim lit beams. It's sacrificing comfort and chasing dreams. With a stomach full of doubt and caffeine. I think about moms and the bills unpaid. About every promise I ever made. About every fear that tried to invade. And how discipline's stronger than being afraid. Every red light pause feels symbolic. Like patience, the key to something demonic. Impatience had me borderline toxic. Now I breathe deep, stay strategic and conscious. From the back of the bus to executive flights. From scribbled out plans to contractual rights. Still grounded in these quiet nights. Where the blueprint sharpened under soft street lights. Like
riding through the night, plotting my next move. Riding through the night, vision clear, no excuse. Late night grind, nothing left to prove. Riding through the night, plotting my next move.
another transfer, cold metal bench. I remember nights feeling stuck in a trench. Now I treat every setback as strength. Stretching my patience to greater length. Vision clear even when the glass crack. Even when the paycheck flat. Even when the world react like your ambition slightly off track. Real shit, I doubted my gift. Watched other rappers catch quick lifts while I stayed consistent with shifts. Stacking improvement in incremental drifts. Late night grind built calluses thick. Turn fragile ego to disciplined brick. Now every bar deliberate and slick. No wasted motion in what I depict. I see skyscrapers looming ahead. Symbolic of thoughts in my head. Every idea carefully fed till it blossom instead of misled. Bus empty now, just me and the hum. City lights fading one by one, but inside my chest I know it's begun. A marathon mindset that never done. I ain't chasing fame for the thrill. I'm chasing mastery, sharpened skill. Contracts read twice before I sign the deal. Cause ownership power real. From backseat rides with a pocket of lint to long-term plans meticulously spent. Every late night hour was heaven sent. Turning frustration to focus intent. So when success knock, I won't be surprised. I rehearse this moment 1,000 times on quiet rides with determined eyes and the fire that never dies.
Riding through the night, plotting my next move. Riding through the night, vision clear, no excuse. Late night grind, nothing left to prove. Riding through the night, plotting my next move.
Mastermind. Yeah. Foundation. Word is bonds. Yeah. Chuck it. Mastermind plan drafted under dim bulbs on milk crates where ambition felt numb. Foundation poured with a wild drums echo through hallways where survival was sung. Word is born, I was mapping escape routes while others chased clout in the same boots. I studied every angle they came through and calculated leverage I could claim to. From cracked pavements I visualized towers, sketched empires in notebook hours. Every setback fortified power like steel beams locked in concrete showers. Real shit, I learned patience from blocks where time moves slow like a rusted out clock, where hope feels thin but the hunger don't stop, and you either architect or you rot. I was measuring risk like a surveyor's stance, plotting each move with a developer's glance. They was gambling dreams on a roll of chance. I was building permanence, brick by advance. Foundation solid, no gimmick facade. Every ball reinforcing the structure of God. You build hype, I build broad. Low-bearing principles, heavy and hard. Print drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Foundation laid deep, ain't no way to disrupt us. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. I seen too many crumble from weak design. No reinforcements under pressure or time. They skipped steps chasing shine, now their empire crooked in line. Mastermind plan wasn't flashy or loud. It was silent revisions away from the crowd. Late nights redrawing the layout proud, while doubters laugh talking reckless and foul. Word is bond, every promise I laid was measured like columns, carefully braced. No hollow beams in the choices I made. Every failure another upgrade. I built from the ground like a mason, precise. Each opportunity weighed for its price. You renting a throne for a moment of hype. I'm buying the deed and controlling the site. Real shit, vision long as a skyline. From borough blocks to boardroom fine. Contracts reviewed line by line to protect what's legally mine. Foundation thicker than rumors and doubt. Low tested faith when the pressure mount. You flex surface, I'm digging it out. Reinforced core, they can't reroute. Every verse like a steel girder set. Locked in position, no wobble or threat. While you building on ego and debt, I'm erecting a legacy you won't forget. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Foundation laid deep, ain't no way to disrupt us. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. They thought it was luck, they ain't see the drafts, they ain't see the revisions. The sleepless nights calculating risk. Every brick placed deliberate. Every beam tested twice. You don't stumble into ownership, you design it. Now I walk through rooms like an owner indeed. From the blueprint thought to the executed deed. Every scar was a structural need. Strengthening joints where ambition would bleed. Mastermind plan matured over years. Tempered in failure and sharpened by fears. Now the framework visibly clears and the outcome exactly appears. Word is born, I don't speak what I can't. Every statement backed by a grant of discipline. Stronger than rant and resilient you physically can. Foundation unshakable, rooted in code. Not trends that explode in the road. You chasing applause on a temporary road. I'm constructing a permanent mode. So when I look back at the block I was from, I see the foundation of what I become. From gutter drafts under flickering sun to structures that stand when the storm comes. Motherfucking that strategy earned. Every lesson observed and discerned. From the ashes of bridges once burned to ownership properly learned. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Foundation laid deep, ain't no way to disrupt us. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure, motherfucker. Blueprint drafted in the gutter, now we own the structure. Foundation solid, can't corrupt us, motherfucker.
Silence loud if you listen close. It's that breath before the takeover. I move quiet when the pressure mount. Let the loud ones chase what they brag about. I'm in the cut with a mapped out route, calculating every risk and doubt. Crown heavy, but it's sit just right. Balanced on discipline, forged in fight. You see darkness, I see insight. Preparation hidden from the spotlight. Real shit, patience, a weapon refined. Sharpened edge of a strategic mind. While they rush for a momentary shine, I'm aligning my stars and design. Play the long game, that's the code I live. Sacrifice short wins for the dividends. Every loss a lesson to give. Every scar another way to ascend. I done learned that noise is bait. Too much flex, expose your fate. So I build in silence, renovate. Till the structure too strong to break. They confuse calm with lack of hunger. But hunger don't always thunder. Sometimes it sits 6 feet under. Growing roots deep as summer. Crown heavy, but I don't complain. Way the legacy run through my veins. Every doubt converted to gain. Through relentless focus and pain. I ain't here for the fast applause. I'm constructing without a pause. Every move backed by iron laws. And discipline thicker than flaws.
Silence before the storm, ground steady on my head. Silence before the storm, every doubt left dead. Play the long game, every move widespread. Silence before the storm, ground steady on my head.
Yeah. Slow tempo, hard with a warrior's breath. I've been comfortable staring at death, not physical. Ego's test where you either mature or self-destruct and stress. Real shit kings don't scramble for crumbs. They study terrain before they run. See, the throne ain't given to some. It's earned when the preparation done. Play the long game, years not days. Brick by brick in deliberate ways. You chasing trends in the haze. I'm mastering craft that forever stays. Crown heavy, mean pressure constant. Eyes watching every response and every reaction, every stance. Measured against the long-term plan. I done bit my tongue in rooms of frauds. Let them brag with paper thin applause. While I tighten internal gears and cogs. Mapping moves they never saw. Silent strategic, not fear-based. I've been 10 steps ahead in the race. You celebrate in first place. I'm redesigning the whole damn space. From humble floors to elevated tears. Fueled by restraint, not cheers. I shed insecurity years. To move with clarity, peers revered. Crown heavy,
Steady,
pressure ready,
ready,
built slow,
move deadly,
play the long game.
steady.
Now the tension thick in the air, but I don't flinch, I prepare. Every breath a calculated prayer. Every step intentional and rare. Crown heavy but the spine unbent. Years invested, wisely spent. Energy focused, never misdirected. Every action fully cemented. Play the long game till the board flip over. To the doubters forced to look sober. To the weight of the throne feel closer. In the vision crystal, no blur. Real shit, domination, quiet first. Like seeds underground in the dirt. Then one day, break through earth with undeniable worth. So when the storm finally roar, know I built the core. While you slept, I swore to rise, refined and pure. Silence before kings ascend, before the era bend, before the cycle end and the rain be
Silence
low.
before the storm, crown steady on my head. Silence before the storm, every doubt left dead. Play the long game, every move widespread. Silence before the storm, crown steady.
Yeah, lace up the boots, step square on the board. Tim's on the tile like a king in at war. Strategic with the angle I record. Every move calculated to the core. This chess, not chaos in the street. Every ball reposition my fleet. You rush forward, exposing your weak. I sit back, letting patience defeat. Pawn sacrifice, if the vision expand. Lose a small piece to command the land. You chasing applause from a fickle fan. I'm mapping dominion with steady hands. King me, but I don't scream, claim. I earned that square through tactical flame. You flashy knights jumping for fame. I control diagonals of the game. Real shit, I study your patterns. Notice the habits you hide in the chatter. Your queen overextended, it matter. One misstep and the empire shatter. You play checkers in emotional fits. I play long-term strategic scripts. Motherfucker, precision the gift. Every syllable, shifting your cliff. Hard snare crack, like a gavel drop. Declaring the moment your rain gon' stop. You bluff heavy but can't back the talk. I counterattack with a patient walk. See your question without thought, get trapped. Like a rook boxed in rap. While I pivot the whole damn map. Till your options collapse and snap. Bar for bar, I reposition the threat. You ain't seen the end game yet. One slip in the sweat, and the board turned red with regret. One move wrong. That's checkmate, bitch. One move wrong. That's checkmate, bitch. King me now. I'm strategic as shit. One move wrong. That's checkmate, bitch.
I move silent like bishops in black, sliding through lanes where you lack. Your king exposed in the back while I tighten the noose on attack. Strategic from opening gambit. You scrambling trying to manage. I already seen the damage. 10 turns ahead advantage. Pawn sacrifice, minor loss to trap your queen at cost. You thinking short-term boss, I'm thinking legacy across. Real shit, this intellectual beef. Not loud threats of teeth, I'm dismantling belief with a calmly delivered motif. King me when the corner's sealed, no escape route concealed. You feeling the pressure build as your whole front line yield. Your castle crumble in fear. You realize too late I'm here. You tried to mirror my gear, but lack the vision clear. Punchlines precise like a rook file. Cut through defense hostile. You fighting for survival, I'm designing your dismissal. Motherfucker, this art and war. Board flipped on the floor. You thought you knew the score till I locked the final door. No random moves in my repertoire. Every verse like a rising star. Positioned exactly where you are, but heavier by far.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
King me now.
I'm strategic as shit.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
King me now.
I'm strategic as shit.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
Endgame cold, no theatrics needed. Victory quiet, strategically seated. You overreached and conceded, now the outcome completed. King me crown secured, foundation of thought matured. You chasing hype insecure, I built a ring and sword. Pawn sacrifice taught me patience. Lost a day, domination adjacent. You emotional complacent, I'm methodical adjacent. Real shit, I don't rush to strike. I suffocate options slight by slight. Till the only remaining fight is accepting I was right. From Tim's on pavement to boardroom seats. Same mindset, cold and discreet. Every rival forced to retreat when intelligence and hunger meet. So next time you challenge the throne, study the field you on. Cause one wrong move shown, and your whole damn empire gone.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
King me now.
I'm strategic as shit.
One move wrong.
That's checkmate, bitch.
King me now.
Strategic. Checkmate, bitch.
One move wrong.
Yeah. Luxury feel different when you earned it. Word. From project floors where the tiles stay cracked to penthouse views where the skyline stacked. I remember sleeping with my clothes in the pack in case the lights cut off and we couldn't get back. Champagne dreams in the paper cup, toasting small wins when the odds was rough. Mama said, baby, be strong and tough, while the fridge stayed bare and the rent was up. Real shit, silk feel different on skin. When you fought cold nights just to get in. Now I glide through suites with a subtle grin. Knowing hunger once carved my chin. I ain't forget the stairwell scent or the arguments over where the money went. Every lesson paid the rent, and wisdom I now implement. Jazzy keys while I sip slow, thinking about them days on the low, when a $1 stretched like dough, when ambition the only thing that could grow. From cold benches to king-size bed, still hear echoes of what was said. Don't let success gas your head, so why move humble instead? Luxury rooted in survival codes. Every game tied to old wounds closed. I wear silk robes, but the heart still knows what it felt like shivering in worn out clothes.
From cold floors to silk robes, from hard times to champagne dreams, from project floors to marble homes, still grounded in what that struggle means. From cold floors to silk robes, earned every thread that I own. From project floors to goals exposed, now the seeds we planted grown.
I used to map escapes in a cramped up space. Now I own the view from a higher place, but I never let comfort erase the hunger that sharpened my pace. Champagne dreams once felt naive, now pop corks with a calm belief that discipline's stronger than relief, and every setback built the chief. Real shit, I done seen the switch. When you elevate past the ditch, some congratulate, some flinch when your success don't fit their pitch. Project floors taught me balance and grit, how to stretch one meal and make it legit. Now I dine where the lights stay lit, but I still eat like the world might split. Silk robe draped on scarred up skin, every thread symbolic of where I've been. You see luxury, I see the win over doubt that once boxed me in. I ain't flashy for validation, this elevation, dedication. From food stamps to reservations, built on calculated patience. So when I toast, it's deeper than wealth. It's mental growth and spiritual health. It's knowing I built this myself without losing my core for the shelf.
From cold floors to silk robes, from hard times to champagne dreams, from project floors to marble homes, still grounded in what that struggle means. From cold floors to silk robes, earned every thread that I own. From project floors to goals exposed, now the seeds we planted grown.
8 bars of reflection, slow tempo glide, luxury quiet. Ego aside, I remember the nights we cried. Now the pain just fuel inside. Silk don't erase where I started at, it just prove I survived the trap. Every loss turned into a map, leading me right where I'm at. Now mornings feel different, serene. Sunlight bounce off polished sheen, but my mind replay old scenes of hunger sharp and unseen. Champagne dreams mature with age, from reckless thoughts to a wiser stage. I flipped that pain in the page, then built an empire from that rage. Project floor still living my walk, in the tone of my measured talk, in the discipline that can't be bought, in the patient struggle talk. Real shit, wealth ain't loud, it's gratitude. Spoken proud, it's standing tall in the crowd without needing to scream it out. From nothing but drive and belief to comfort earned through relief, I remain that same young chief, just refined beyond the grief. So I wrap that robe tight at night, thankful for the long ass fight. From cold floors to silk in sight, motherfucker, that's growth done right.
From cold floors to silk robes, from hard times to champagne dreams, from project floors to marble homes, still grounded in what that struggle means. From cold floors to silk robes, earned every thread that I own. From project floors to goals exposed, now the seeds we planted grown. From cold floors to silk robes.
I'm the illest alive, mother. Grip the mic like a forged steel rod. Temple of sound, I embody the God. Iron mic doctrine, heavy and hard. Every syllable strike, leave a permanent scar. Bar for bar, I dismantle illusions. Your hype built on borrowed illusions. I build legacies off execution. Precision fused with combustion. Motherfucker, this breath control militant, cadence sharp, every line deliberate. You rhyme accidental, inconsistent. I craft scripture through sheer persistence. Illest alive when the drum loop knock. Tight kick, snare, crack like a cell block. You perform for a trending TikTok. I perform like the coach of my stock. Each stanza, weight set lifted. Bench press versus gifted. You half step and get shifted. Out the lane where the throne existed. Subtle organ, stabbing the cut. While I dissect every fraud you trust. Your pen game, fragile as dust. Mind carved in granite and rust. Bar for bar, this chemical warfare. Toxic delivery, fill the whole air. You gas off applause and fanfare. I gas off discipline and self-care. I don't need 10 producers to hide behind effects and distorted pride. Just drums and bass applied, and a mind weaponized inside. Motherfucker, I feast on doubt, turn criticism inside out. Every skeptic forced to reroute when the iron mic doctrine shout. 24 deep and I'm barely warm. Storm form and a calm transform. You lukewarm in a trending form. I volcanic in classic norm. Iron mic doctrine, that's spit toxic. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Bar for bar, I'm the illest alive, motherfucker. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Spit toxic. Bar for bar, I'm the illest alive, motherfucker. Second round, same intensity. Flow switch up unpredictably. You rehearsed, I instinctively execute with ferocity. Bar for bar, you lightweight spar. A heavyweight with a battle scar. You chasing a vital star, I'm chasing a mortal bar. Motherfucker, this raw aesthetic. Stripped down, unapologetic, no gimmick synthetic. Just drum and word magnetic. Illest alive when I seize the stage. Voice cut through like a sharpened blade. You recycling recycled rage. I redefine in the modern age. Breath pattern, lock with the snare. Punchline land with precision and care. You overacting for glare, I understate and declare. Iron mic doctrine, the creed I bleed. Every verse planted like a seed. You chasing streams for greed, I chasing greatness agreed. Subtle organ, ghost in the back, while the bass line hold the track. You hoping lightning, strike, luck. I build thunder from scratch. Motherfucker, I sharpen craft daily. Not lazy, not maybe. Every doubter mistaken gravely. When the doctrine speak plainly. No filter, no polished disguise. Just discipline behind these eyes. You selling hype and lies, I selling truth that survive. So when the instrumental fade and the echo of bars cascade, know the supremacy displayed was earned, not randomly made. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Bar for bar, I'm the illest alive, motherfucker. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Spit toxic. Bar for bar, I'm the illest alive, motherfucker. Iron mic doctrine, spit toxic. Spit toxic. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. Bar for bar.
Word up. And every war got an end in gunfire. Sometimes it's just 2 men in the hallway. Trying not to let pride bury everybody.
Fluorescent lights flicker over tile floors. Two crews staring tension at the core. Old beef lingering from before. Now it's peace talks knocking at the door. Hallway diplomacy, measure breath. One wrong tone could equal death. Every word calculated to the depth of grudges carried from way back left. Cold as silence stitched in the air. Nobody naming what happened where, but everybody know why we there. History heavy as concrete stairs. Real shit, I ain't here for flex. I'm here to minimize regrets. Seen too many petty threats. Turn the candles and form of respects. Word up, pride a dangerous thing. Make kings forget the cost it bring. One loose sense make bullets sing. Over ego, fragile as glass in spring. So I lower my voice, steady my tone. Speak facts only, keep it grown. We both got families of our own. Ain't no profit in another tombstone. Hands at the side, eyes locked firm. Each phrase chosen, careful and stern. We both got lessons we had to learn about bridges that burned and never return. Hallway echo with whispered vows. To dead the cycle starting now. Not out of fear, but know how. Cause we seen what revenge allowed. 20 steps from chaos erupting, but discipline kept it from combusting. One handshake subtle, but trusting enough to stop the self-destruction.
Peace talks in the hallway. Try not to let it fall apart.
Cold as silence.
What we don't say, sometimes that's the smartest part.
Peace talks in the hallway.
Word up, let the tension fade.
Better to walk away today.
See another grave get made.
Hey.
See another grave get made.
Word up. Weeks before we were circling blocks. Rumors traveling faster than shots. Young boys itching to prove they hot. Ready to crash over parking spots. Real shit, it starts small and dumb. A look, a shove, then here it come. Next thing you know, somebody run and somebody else don't make it home to their son. I seen mothers crumble in grief. Seen fathers drown disbelief over beef that was paper thin brief. Now I'm trying to rewrite the chief. Hallway politics more complex than courtroom jargon and legal text. Cause here respect the only check. And misread signals cause wrecks. Word up, loyalty ain't blind rage. It's knowing when to disengage, when to uncage and turn the page. So the next generation age. Cold as silence ain't about fear. It's about keeping the wrong shit unclear. No bragging rights, no souvenir. Just understanding what's at stake here. We not once, that's agreement sealed. No paperwork, no ink revealed. Just mutual ground, carefully healed in a hallway battlefield. And when we parted, they ain't as friends, but enemies choosing different ends. Breaking cycles that never bends before another funeral begins.
Peace talks in the hallway. Try not to let it fall apart. Cold as silence, what we don't say. Sometimes that's the smartest part.
Peace talks in the hallway.
Word up, let the tension fade.
Better to walk away today.
See another grave get made.
Yeah.
And see another grave get made.
Maybe they'll never know how close it was, how thin the line between blood and pause, how ego almost broke the laws of common sense and bigger cause. Sometimes strength looked like restraint, like swallowing anger you could paint, like choosing growth over complaint and washing old grudges faint.
Peace talks in the hallway. Try not to let it fall apart.
Code of silence.
What we don't say, sometimes that's the smartest part.
Peace talks in the hallway.
Word up, we survived the day.
Better to walk away today.
And let another life decay.
Yeah. When open chain still glow. Yeah.
Gray skies hanging like a warning sign. Cold wind cut through the borderline. Where we grew up hard before our time. Learning how to read between every line. Rain on the pavement, dreams in the drain. Hunger in the gut, ambition in the brain. Seen sunshine flicker through pain. Like gold breaking out of a chain. Yeah, real shit, the forecast stay bleak, but I built my glow from the concrete. While the world said fold in defeat, I was sharpening steel in the heat. Stay solid, that was law of the land. Even when the odds ain't part of the plan. When the fridge bare and the lights got canned and the future felt out of hand. I remember damp walls and cramped rooms, writing verses by the glow of the moon. Now I step in tailored suits, but I still carry the roots. Gray skies taught resilience and poise, how to filter the hate from the noise, how to turn rage into a voice and make disciplined choices. From puddles reflecting my doubt to stages with crowds that shout. I never forgot what it's about. It's shine regardless. That's the route. Yeah. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Cold world outside, but my fire still show. Stay silent through the highs and lows. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Shine regardless, let the whole world know. From the mud we rise and grow. Through the storm I stand 10 toes. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Yo, seen clouds hover over my block, like hope on pause, stuck on stop. Sirens echo round the clock while ambition quietly plotted the plot. Real shit, I almost drowned in self-doubt when funds ran down, when envy circled like a hound and fake love tried to hold me bound. Yeah, but I learned pressure polish to shine, carve and compress in the diamond design. Every setback, part of the climb, every failure, sharpening mind. Stay solid when the circles shrink, when the loyalty weaker than you think. When you won bad, move from the brink in the future. Balance on a blink, gray skies still linger in memory, fueling the hunger that entered me. Now success and new energy, but I move with humility. Thick bass knocking like heartbeat drums, reminding me where I'm from roach traps and crumbs to champagne when the deal finally come. But the glow ain't just a chain I wear, it's the discipline sharpened by despair. It's the fact I still care about the block in the air. Yeah, I want a chain still glow. Yeah. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Cold world outside, but my fire still show. Stay silent through the highs and lows. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Shine regardless, let the whole world know. From the mud we rise and grow. Through the storm I stand 10 toes. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Now the clouds don't scare my sight, they remind me of the fight, of the long relentless nights where I built my inner light. Real shit, I carry both, the hunger and the growth, the pain and the oath, to never let complacency approach. Stay solid even when rich, even when critics switch, even when success itch to make you arrogant slick. Gray skies part, but I don't forget the lessons carved in silhouette. Every tear a silhouette of a young dreamer in debt. Shine regardless, that's creed, where the planet is seed, or finally freed from the weight of need. So when the hook ring out in the cold, and the story of survival told, no, this chain ain't just gold, it's resilience molded bold. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Cold world outside, but my fire still show. Stay solid through the highs and lows. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Shine regardless, let the whole world know. From the mud we rise and grow. Through the storm I stand 10 toes. Gray skies above, but my chain still glow. Yeah. Ain't nobody escaped the invoice. Real life always collect. Yeah. First eviction, notice taped to the door. Heart drop heavy on the cracked up floor. Late fees stacking from before, while pride kept me from asking for more. Real life don't care about your dreams, it add interest to reckless schemes. Every shortcut tear at the seams, till the truth busts through and screams. I remember dodging collectors' calls, letting voicemail take the falls, acting tough in them hallway halls, while my bank account paper thin walls. Pay dues, that's what the elders said. I thought they meant respect instead, but dues mean nights you barely fed, and lessons you wish you never read. Real shit, I mishandled checks, blew quick cash with no context, celebrated wins without offsets. Now I'm studying balance and prospects. Every late fee felt like shame, like a spotlight aimed at my name. But growth only come through flame, and discipline born from pain. Bills don't care if you rap elite, or how many fans in the seat. If you don't manage what you eat, you end up back in defeat. So I recalculated the route, cut bad habits out, face what I used to doubt, and learn what adulthood about.
Rain bluffing.
It demands accountability.
Yeah. Car note missed by a single day. Snowball effect wouldn't fade away. One slip, start decay. And systems built that way. Real life test patience and pride. See how you respond when you can't hide. When the consequences coincide with mistakes you can't slide. Pay dues ain't glamorous talk. It's walking long, humbling walks. It's swallowing ego and chalk. And correcting the way that you thought. How to max cards on dumb shit. Trying to look rich in the function. Whole time stress malfunction. While maturity slowly constructed. Real shit, success ain't income alone. It's knowing exactly what you own. It's building equity grown. Instead of flexing the temporary loan. Late fees psychological too. Broken trust catching up to you. Promises you never came through. Now relationships billing you. I had to face my reflection clear. Own every reckless year. Accept that growth require fear. And discipline persevere. Real life, real life.
It demands accountability.
Yeah. You cannot run cause and effect. You can't finesse every debt. You either correct or neglect and live with the weight you collect. Late fees ain't just about cash. It's time you can't get back. It's bridges you let crash over pride and ego clash. Now I budget time like money. Guard energy from crash dummies. Value substance over sunny illusions that once seemed funny. Pay dues with intention and grace. No shortcuts left to chase. Every bill pay face to face. No more hiding disgrace. Real life sharpen my tone. Made responsibility home. Turned immaturity prone into leadership grown. I still remember them slips, the notices, warnings, and scripts. But now I'm tightening grips on ownership, assets, and shifts. Every late fee a scar. Every scar a memoir of who we truly are. When life pushed too far. So when the mellow loop play low and the baseline steady below. Know the wisdom I show was purchased in struggle, I know.
Every late fee taught me something. Every setback made me see. Pay dues and real life, no fronting. Every loss shaped the man in me. Every late fee taught me something. Interest high on humility.
Real life, fame bluffing.
It demands accountability. Every late fee taught me something.
Yeah, yeah. Nomadic on there. Up here. Crown still tilted, never slipping the frame. Years deep in the fire, still gripping the flame. King shit quiet, I don't scream the claim. Respect carved permanent in the game. Both piano riff and the thick drum snap. Every bar heavy like a steel toe tap. I ain't stumbled through luck or cap. I architected the map from trap. Legacy, legacy built brick
back over bruise. Every win paid for in dues. You chasing hype for views. I'm sustaining power I choose. Real shit, I survive a doubt. The empty fridge in the drought. Now the baseline knock loud while I stand unshaken and proud. They thought pressure would tilt the throne, but I made pressure sharpen the tone. Turn setbacks into stepping stones. Now the empire fully grown. 20 deep in the verse and steady. Breath control locked and ready. You lightweight confetti. Heavyweight machete. King shit embedded in walk. In a measured way I talk. In the silence before I stalk. Then dismantle the shark. You tried to mimic the stance, but missed the discipline in advance. I mastered patience and chance while you chased the momentary glance. Crown tilted, angle precise, symbol of sacrifice, of calculated vice, turn to wisdom device. This crown still tilted, king of this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Legacy built, we run this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Bought you snare cracked like a verdict read. Every rhyme line fed, from nights underfed to ownership widespread. Legacy built through scars unseen, through discipline cold and keen, through grinding in between dreams and what they mean. Real shit dominant sustained, not a spark that fade away. I weathered the storm and rain, now I reign with a steady brain. King shit ain't loud applause, it's laws embedded in flaws. It's standing tall because you outlasted the pause. I seen challenges come and go, flash bright then dim real slow, while my foundation grows stronger with every blow. 20 more bars with ease, flow cut like a breeze. You begging crowd to please, I command the seas. Crown still tilted, symbolic of hunger still atomic, strategic and harmonic, never lazy or complacent, chronic. Motherfucker earned the height through relentless fight, through wrongs made right, through darkest night. This ain't ego unchecked, it's years of respect collected and kept with every debt met. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Legacy built, we run this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. 16 to seal the rain, no rust in the chain, no crack in the frame, just permanent flame. King shit balanced with grace, hunger still in place, but wisdom in the face of every competitive race. Legacy built, not borrowed, strength from every sorrow, focused on tomorrow, not stuck in yesterday's quarrel. Real shit, I ain't done, it's just phase one. More ground to run, more victories won. Crown tilted slight, not out of spite, but to remind the light still shine bright. So when they speak my name, it echo with acclaim. Not temporary fame, but sustained flame. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Legacy built, we run this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. Legacy built, we run this shit. Crown still tilted, king of this shit. King of this shit. Crown still tilted.
Yeah. Last stop. If you made it this far, you know what it costs. Word is bond. Last train idling under dim lights low. Suitcase full of memories I can't let go. From cracked sidewalks to a heavier glow. Every scar proof of how far I go. Legacy ain't a chain on my chest, it's the discipline living in breath. It's the nights I stare down death and still choose growth over stress. Word is bond, I carried the code through project stairwells and long cold roads, through empty pockets and overloaded loads, through broken trust and repaired abodes. Real shit, I was forged in doubt, in rooms where the lights went out, where hunger twisted the route and fear tried to reroute. But I stayed forever solid in spine, even when fate blurred the line between downfall and design, between wasted time and divine. Last train to legacy calling my name, not for applause or temporary fame, but to etch my mark in permanent flame and leave more light than blame.
Last train moving my name, carved in stone. From the dust of the block to a throne of my own. Legacy written in the seeds I've sown. Last train moving, my name carved in stone.
Word is born, I stand alone. Forever solid in flesh and bone. When the curtain fall and the lights are
restless nights, scribbling dreams under flickered lights. Now orchestra swell when I write, but the hunger still bark and bite. Legacy bigger than streams of plaques. It's generational bridges intact. It's teaching the youth how to stack. Integrity stronger than racks. Real shit. I made mistakes, took wrong turns and hard breaks. Lost friends to the stakes and felt the weight that it makes. But every lesson embedded in bone, every bruise matured my tone. Turned survival the cornerstone of an empire carefully grown. Word is bond, I never switched, even when temptation pitched. Fast lane dreams that glitched, I chose patience over rich. Last train ain't about escape, it's about finishing what you shape. About sealing the final tape with truth no critic can scrape. From hallway diplomacy talks to silk robes and marble walks. From iron mic doctrine sparks to chessboard calculated arcs. I built this brick by brick with faith through gray skies and late feet wait. Now I ride toward open gates with no regrets to debate.
Last train moving, my name carved in stone. From the dust of the block to a throne of my own. Legacy written in the seeds I've sown. Last train moving, my name carved in stone.
Word is born, I stand alone. Forever solid in flesh and bone. When the curtain fall and the lights are flown.
Last train moving, my name carved in stone. Forever solid, legacy calling. From the first fall to standing tall,
Word is born.
we carry on through every storm. We transform.
Now the platform quiet, engine hum, I reflect on who I've become. From reckless youth half done to a father figure voice for some. Legacy echo in every line, in every calculated design, in every young mind that finds strength in mind. Real shit, I ain't perfect a saint. I'm a product of struggle and restraint, of lessons I almost ain't learned before it was too late. Forever solid ain't just a phrase, it's surviving your darkest days. It's choosing truth over praise and staying grounded in blaze. So when this instrumental fade and the final words cascade, know the foundation laid will never decay or degrade. Last train moving, I bore with pride, no unfinished truth to hide. From the block to the worldwide, I left my mark worldwide.
Last train moving, my name carved in stone. From the dust of the block to a throne of my own. Legacy written in the seeds I've sown. Last train moving, my name carved in stone.
Word is born, I stand alone. Forever solid in flesh and bone. When the curtain fall and the lights are flown.
Last train moving, my name carved in stone. Last train moving, legacy proven. Forever solid, my name carved